Greetings, Benjamin J. from BENZTRAINZ with another in the series. Well, I'm going to be doing an interesting conversion, so I thought I would just do a quick video. In the training room, as you can see, right on the edge of the table. Now, this is a Marx tender, and I'm going to convert it into a Lionel tender. I don't have a full-size Lionel tender. All I have is the slope-back tenders, and I wanted a good tender for the Lionels. Anyway, this is the tender from the 1829 Marx. And as you see, I've loosened the screws, and there's the Marx trucks. Now, I've already popped the rivet out of this side, so we're going to take this truck off. And interestingly enough, I went through my trucks, and this is a Lionel truck. This is the Marx truck. So you can see they're almost identical. So anyway, this one was held on with a rivet. I just popped the rivet out. Now that hole is much too small because this has a stud on the truck. So I used a tapered reamer. These things come in really handy for working on sheet metal. And you can just open any size hole you want. And you can get specific sizes without having to use drill steps. And so you can just ream out this hole and then pop on a Lionel truck. And by doing that, you've just converted the tender to Lionel. Two different trucks, but they're exactly the same size. And this truck is held on with a spring clip, very much like an E-clip, just a cheap version of it. And these things just slide into a groove and just lock themselves in position. And you just pop these things on there. They're really simple, as you see. And that is it. We've just converted the tender to Lionel. So we can put the body back on it. This is held together with screws, of course. And if you put it on the rail, you'll notice that it looks exactly as it did. You really cannot tell those are two different trucks. They're the same size wheels. Marx truck in the front, Lionel truck in the rear. And of course, the nice thing about this is you have just converted this tender to pull Lionel. So I've got the Lionel 2036 on the rail. We can put the tender on. As you see, it couples directly to the car on that end. Still has the tab and slot on this end. And it is complete. It only takes a minute to do this. Just put the screw back in the bottom of the tender body, and you're up and running, and you've instantly converted a Marx tender to a Lionel tender. And virtually no one is going to be able to tell. Is it perfect? No, it isn't. But it's a easy conversion that didn't cost anything. I already had the tender, and just by changing that truck, and you can always change it back again. But the nice thing about it is I now have a full-size tender for the Lionel. Let me move the tools out of the way. And let's take this around. So a instant conversion from Marx to Lionel. It costs nothing, and it works. And it looks good. Like I said, is it perfect? No, it isn't. It's a conglomeration of parts. The thing is, it works. And unless you go actually down the road looking for an odd truck, no one is ever going to notice that this is two mismatched trucks. The front one's a Marx, the rear one's a Lionel. And the neat thing about this, of course, is like I said, you can swap this right back again just by replacing the truck. And you can just put a screw in the Marx truck and hold it into position. And the Lionel truck, of course, is held with that peg that's actually mounted on the truck. So they're both steel, they're both the same size. You really cannot tell that is not a Lionel car. It looks like a Lionel, it couples like a Lionel, but you can instantly convert it back to Marx. So anyway, I just want to do a quick video on this. It's really simple. It's really quick. The nice thing about it, of course, is the fact that it works. So as always, you have any questions, feel free to drop me an email. BENZTRAINZ@gmail.com. And as always, thank you for watching.